In this video, I will show you how to add Google reviews to your Shopify store quickly and easily. The first thing that we need to do is open up Elfsight. This is the tool that we will be using to build the widget, and I've linked it in the description below. Go ahead and click on that link and it will take you straight over to this page. This link also ensures that everything connects properly when we embed it. From here, just enter your email into this box to sign up for free, and then on this next page, create your password. Just like that, we are signed up and ready to go. Okay, so once we are signed up to Elfsight and we have access to all of the Elfsight widgets, and there are a lot of widgets on here, so you might even want to play around with these and add some more to your Shopify store. But the one that we are looking for is, of course, Google reviews. This is going to be shown right at the top. If for whatever reason you don't see this, we can also go to this side panel and we can search for Google. And we want to click into the Google reviews widget right here. It's then going to ask us to choose a template. So we have things like a carousel widget, just like this. We have a badge that people can click on and it opens up this side panel. We have a simple carousel, a grid with AI summary. So just scroll through these and find the one that you like the best. I'm going to go for carousel, and then we can click continue with this template. In here, it's now going to ask for the source, and this is how you are going to link your business in order to bring in the Google reviews. There are two ways to do this. The first is you can search for your business name and address. I don't recommend this as this is a little bit harder. The easiest way by far is to go over to Google Maps and find the business there, and we just copy the link. So we can open up a new tab, and we can go over to Google Maps right here. And now, for example, if we open this up, and I'm going to go for Millie's Cookies, we'll choose one of these right here. This will be our example business. So once you have found your business and we've opened this up and we have it here, all we have to do is click on share. Right here, we have a link for sharing. So we just copy the link, go back over to Elfsight, and we can paste this in. Click on search right here, and it's then going to bring up the same business. So we just select this, and now the reviews are going to be brought in. So just give this a minute or two to be able to get these reviews. And just like that, the reviews are now added in. So going down, we can also choose if we want this AI summary to be on or off. If we turn this on, what this is going to do is it's going to read through all of the reviews that are already in here. And the AI is going to summarize this and give the main points and the main reviews. We can choose this between like a list or a text style. We can choose if we want this animation on and if we want this image animation. We can then go down into filters and we can choose if we want to show reviews without text. So what this means is if somebody's come along and they've given a 5-star review but no text, do we want to show this? We can then choose what ratings we show. So all ratings, 2-star and above, 3-star and above, 4-star and above, and 5 stars. We can choose the total number of reviews to show. And then down here, we can go ahead and enter in some keywords of some reviews that we want to either exclude or include. So we could go to exclude and we could say, for example, like bad. And this is going to remove any reviews with the word bad in them. With include, we can go down and add in keywords, and it's only going to include reviews with those specific keywords. From here, we can then go down to the layout and we can choose the layout of this. We already did this right at the start when we were choosing the template, but if you would like to change that, we can do it right here. We can then go down to customize layout, and I would recommend leaving width and columns as they are. Don't play around with these. You absolutely can play around with the rows if you want to add more rows into this. This is something you can do, but I'm just going to leave it as one. I think it looks a lot cleaner. We can then go down and we can choose like the item spacing between each of these things. We can choose if we want autoplay on, which is going to automatically scroll the reviews instead of clicking. So as I've set this to 1 second, as you can see, this is automatically scrolling along. I'm just going to turn this off for now. Down here, you can play around with these things, but they're not super important. Things like pagination at the bottom, if you want to show this. Navigation arrows, you can turn these on or off. Not super important. What is important though, is in the header section right here, we can choose the style of the header. So we can go through, and I really like the look of the second one. This is the one I'm going to go with. We can choose what elements are going to be shown in here. We can choose this widget title at the top, if it's on or off, and what this title says. We can also add a caption beneath. Then we can go to the review section and we can choose the layout of these reviews right here and the review source as well. And just to change the layout of this, I'm going to go with this original one. And then finally, we can come down to style. And this is where you can really customize it to fit the colors of your website. So we can change the color scheme right here between light and dark. We can change the accent color, but the main changes that we can make is down here in customize elements. So we can click in and we can change the background color to fit your website. I'm just going to remove the color right here. We can also go down and change like the widget title color, the fonts and everything like this. So just play around in this area and make sure that this fits your website absolutely perfect. Once it does, and once you are happy with this, all we then have to do is click on publish. And then Elfsight is going to take us over to this screen where we can now choose a plan. Now, the plan that you go for is going to depend on how many monthly visitors you get to your Shopify store. So we can see with this Pro plan right here, this is going to allow us up to 50,000 monthly website visitors. With Basic, this is going to allow us up to 5,000 monthly website visitors. The free plan is absolutely awesome for if you want to test Elfsight out, or if you have like a really small website, you can use this. But aside from that, it is pretty limited. If you actually want to put this live and on your site, I recommend going for one of these paid plans. They are absolutely awesome. On top of this last thing, we can also go over to the All Apps pack. And in here, this is going to give us access to all of the widgets on Elfsight, so we can use as many as we want with this pack. Once your plan has been selected, Elfsight is then going to take us over to this page, and it's going to give us a piece of code. And this code is how we are going to embed the reviews onto your Shopify store. It's actually very easy to do. So all we do is click on copy code right here, and then we can open up your Shopify store. Of course, open up the editor right here. And then all we are going to do is we want to add in a new section wherever you would like to have this on the store. And in search sections, we want to search for custom liquid. This is the one that we want. So we can go ahead and drop this in. Then all we need to do is over on this right-hand side where it asks for the liquid code, we paste in the code that we just copied. And just like that, it's going to go ahead and load those reviews in. So that is how you can add Google reviews to your Shopify store.